Steve here, a British military veteran who's served in conflicts around the world and the author of the Covert Ops series, where I bring the pressure, precision, and hard edge of covert warfare to the page. I know what it means to work in tight teams, where trust matters, discipline keeps men alive, and every role counts when the pressure hits. Welcome to episode 2 of Mastering the Art of Writing Military Thrillers. In this episode, How to Build Authentic Operator Teams, we break down what makes a team feel real on the page, fine roles, clashing personalities, hard-earned trust, and the kind of detail that turns a group of characters into a believable, battle-ready unit. All right, let us have a chat about something that is quite pivotal when you are writing military thrillers, or really any story involving elite units, building your operator team and making their interactions feel genuine. Now, if you are new to creative writing, or thinking about writing a military thriller, this is where a lot of stories either hit gold or fall flat, because let us be honest, no one wants a squad that feels like a bunch of cardboard cutouts, barking orders at each other. First off, what do I mean by an operator team? I am talking about those elite groups, special forces, SAS, Navy SEALs, or whatever branch your story involves, that function as a tight-knit unit. They are not just soldiers. They are a mix of highly skilled individuals who depend on each other in life or death situations. Just like in real life, these squads are not made up of carbon copies, but of distinct personalities, quirks, and histories. Why focus on squad dynamics? Well, great squad dynamics add tension, realism, and emotional weight. The differences and sometimes clashes within a team create natural conflict. Plus, when the chips are down, how they support or betray each other can be incredibly gripping for readers. One of the biggest rookie mistakes in writing about military teams is giving members all the same voice and attitude. In your writing course, you would probably learn the importance of crafting unique characters, but in the context of a military unit, this realism is absolutely crucial. The leader, often calm, confident, and strategic, this character may have years of battlefield experience and tends to think several moves ahead. The rookie, a relatively new member, full of eagerness, but lacking some practical experience. This character brings fresh eyes and a perspective that can challenge the status quo. The specialist could be a tech wizard, medic, or weapons expert, more focused on their skill set than on leadership. The cynic may be a bit jaded or world-weary, someone who expects the worst but still performs their duty. The joker keeps the atmosphere light with humor, sometimes annoying to others, but crucial for morale. Tip for writers: give each member some standout trait or speech pattern that makes them instantly recognizable to readers. This helps to avoid confusion and keeps your team dynamic vibrant. Now, it is not enough just to have different personalities. How they interact matters just as much. When crafting conversations and exchanges, consider how stress, fatigue, and pressure affect tone and behavior. Operators might mask fear with banter or snap under pressure. Sometimes friction happens, not because they dislike each other, but because the stakes are high. Any slip could be fatal. Think about short, clipped communication under fire versus more relaxed banter at base camp. Think about unspoken understandings, because what is left unsaid can be just as interesting. Think about hierarchy tensions. Even in elite teams, there is rank and ego, and think about personal baggage that colors their interactions. Maybe a tragic backstory, rivalry, or a shared past mission. When you write a story, these micro-interactions build cumulative tension and empathy. Readers get invested not just in the mission, but in whether this group can hold it together. Remember, your operators are not just characters. See, are professionals shaped by their training and experience. That means their dialogue, decisions, and even body language should align with what is plausible on the ground. Do some research, or better yet, sign up for creative writing classes or a military thriller writing course that can teach you the fundamentals of tactics and procedures. It is the kind of detail that adds credibility without bogging down your narrative. A command might come in the form of terse, coded radio calls. A medic will not hesitate, but may occasionally let their guard down in private moments. In the best military thrillers, the team is almost like a family. They bicker, they joke, they argue, And then there's one unit when it really counts. This tension between conflict and loyalty is central. It mirrors real-life military units, where trust is hard-won and vital. If one character breaks the unspoken code or puts personal feelings above the mission, you have got drama. But if they can overcome that, your story has got heart. Integrate character interactions into the flow of your story. When the squad is on a mission, sprinkle in quick dialogue exchanges that reveal personalities and relationships without slowing the action. In quieter scenes, a longer conversation might reveal emotional scars or motivations. The ebb and flow of squad tension can mirror the tension of the mission itself. Calm before the storm, moments of levity amid danger, and the spotlight on different characters at critical points. This keeps readers engaged and rooting for the team. When writing a military thriller, remember that your operator team is more than just players in a tactical game. They are people with history, emotions, and complexities. Building believable squad dynamics is not just about authenticity. It is about creating a compelling narrative that readers can sink their teeth into. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Mastering Military Thrillers. I hope it has given you the insight, confidence, and motivation to sharpen your writing and push your story further. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow Books Central so you do not miss future episodes packed with practical advice, writing tactics, and insider knowledge to help you craft gripping military fiction. If you enjoyed the episode and want the companion book to the course, try my book, Mastering the Art of Writing Military Thrillers. You will find it on Amazon and via the Books Central website. And do not forget to come back next week for the next episode, where we will continue building the skills you need to write with authenticity, tension, and impact. Until then, stay focused, keep writing, and I will see you on the next one.